Why, hello there. I'm Rob from Railroad St. Thomas, and you are watching Ace's Battle of the Season recap.
Hey y'all, hey, what's up? Ace here with your first of many epic Battle of the Seasons recaps. First, I want to say thanks so much to Rob from Real World St. Thomas for making that wonderful little intro for me. So I am so fucking excited to start this. I can't tell you guys how excited I was last night watching the first episode of Battle of the Seasons. This season is going to be awesome, if I can just go ahead and say that right now. So you already know who everybody is, so let's just get into the episode, shall we? The first 18 minutes were aired on MTV.com before the challenge came on last night, so everybody got to see that early thanks to all of your tweets, all of your tweeting rampages with hashtag the challenge. That got us to see the first 18 minutes, so thank you. And you all already know all of my favorite people that are going to be on this season because I did a pre-cap video. If you didn't see that, watch that here and then come back and watch this. Simple as that. So at the end of the first 18 minutes that were aired on MTV.com, they showed you that a white Range Rover drove up and we didn't know this special secret team, but I already had a feeling on who it was, and it turned out to be fresh meat. One of my favorite quotes last night was from Dustin whenever they were trying to figure out who the fresh meat team was or whatever, and he was like, it could be a monster transformer of a season team. Loved it. What did you guys think about them putting in a fresh meat team? My thoughts on fresh meat is I don't really care about fresh meat. A lot of people are going to get at me for this, but I really don't care. I like people who are on the real world, people who are on the road rules. I don't really care about the fresh meat and the blah, blah, blah. I like some people on the team and, you know, they're cool people, but I just don't care. If I can be completely honest, I don't care. I also want to go on record to say I was a little tipsy last night when I was watching the first episode because it comes on so effing late for me. I can't watch it until 10 o'clock California time, which is a real bitch because then I can't look at Twitter because everybody's talking about it and I want to punch all of you in the face. I'm just telling you right now, if you're on the East Coast, if you see it at 8 or whatever time before me, you suck and I don't like you. I won't like you every Wednesday from here on out for like the next 10 weeks. We're not friends. So they're all in Turkey. The new villa that they're staying in is sick, and you already know that a few people jumped in naked. I mean, that's a given. That's what's going to happen at the beginning of any challenge. Frank and Zach put on hot pink Speedos and try to liven up the party with their dance moves, and everybody loved it. The first person I'm going to go after is you, Trey. Yeah, you. You, Trey. You, Trey from St. Thomas. You, Trey, who blocked me on Twitter. You, Trey. Anyway, why is he being a kiss ass? Why is he sitting on the floor like a little kid talking to Wes like, I just want to do what's best for the game and shut up. No, you don't. You should be talking to your team, not the other team. So let's move on to the first challenge. On last night's challenge, they had to all climb up these ladders out of the water, cross these beams, and you know, do a bunch of challenge-like things, okay? Keep your balance, above water, walking on beams, you know what they do. Fastest time wins, slowest time loses. Easy enough. It was Brooklyn versus Cancun. Cancun did great. I think that they're a great team. I think they're gonna go far in this challenge. Then it was Las Vegas versus San Diego, and Frank's knees wouldn't stop shaking. That was so funny. That I would totally look like that. I would have those knees. I would fall off. I wouldn't even get up the ladder. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Vegas wins. Yes! I also love the Vegas team. Love the Vegas team. I think they're gonna go far too. I love the mix of the new and the old, and I think they're just gonna do it. They're in it to win it. Then it was Fresh Meat versus St. Thomas, and Big Easy went down. He went down hard, and he lost a shit ton of weight, you guys. He looks good. Good job, Big Easy. Nicely done. So Fresh Meat got DQ'd because Big Easy fell, and St. Thomas did a good job, and they're gonna be in it to win it for another challenge, you know, at least. So good job, St. Thomas, minus Trey. New Orleans versus Austin. Ooh, Lacey shaky. She's shaky too. Preston from New Orleans falls into the water and all of his makeup comes off. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Preston actually did fall into the water. You guys saw, but he got back up and he climbed his ass back up that ladder and he finished the challenge. And that is how it's done, everybody. That is how it's done. Good job, Preston. Good job. So that challenge was fun. The people who did the worst was the Fresh Meat team. And the people that did the best was Team Cancun. Go Team Cancun. So when it came down to it, CJ had to pick a team to put into the arena. Is it the arena? They always change this shit. I think it's the arena. Anyway, he picked Team Austin because he wanted to get back at Wes, which for seasons past, and him effing him over. So he's getting back at him for that, which is awesome. I love to see it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. And this time around, the power team can choose out of 4 different kinds of games for them to play in the arena, which is totally better than it being some flip of a freaking coin or whatever, you know, being random. It's so much better now that they get to pick what kind of game is actually going to be played, because now they can pinpoint the people and be like, up, no, he sucks at, mental things. Up, nope, she sucks at physical things. And so it's going to be so awesome. Wes starts freaking out. He starts stomping his feet. Nobody understands me. I don't understand you, Wes. You're right. You're totally, completely, 100% accurate. I don't understand you. Moving on to drinking time. I love drinking time. First, I want to say Zach and Frank are so cute, you guys. I'm so serious. They're so cute together. They're together, right? No? Oh, well, they would be cute together. So Zach and Frank are wrestling, and never in a million years would drunk wrestling and playing around turn into a full-fledged freak-out fight. Now, would it? Yes, it would. Every time. So Frank the Tank came out, and he starts freaking out, right? Freaking out, and everybody running around. It looked like everybody's just running in circles to me. That's what it looked like. Everybody was like doing a weird dance. Everybody's just running in circles around each other, trying to get Frank to calm down. So Zach gets on top of him, like any normal dude would do, and starts talking him down. Frank, we're just gonna go to bed, Frank. We're just gonna go to bed. He's like, I'm not gonna go to bed. Anyway, it was very entertaining. Thank you. I guess finally he chilled out. And I swear, I looked down for 1 second, and then I looked back up at the TV, and there was already a bad romance going on. And it's between Zach and jemmye. Aww. How long do you guys think this is gonna last? You think it's gonna last the whole season? Or do you think it's just gonna fall to pieces? Tell me in the comments, because I really want to talk about that. Speaking of the bad romance, then jemmye gets on the phone to, I guess, call her boyfriend back home and break up with him. That's a little fast, They just kissed for the first time, right? And then she's gonna get on the phone and break up with the boy. I would wait just like a couple of more days and see what happens, weigh things out a little bit. Nope. She's like, nope, I want to see what's going on with Zach. I'm getting rid of this guy. But I mean, I guess at least she, called him and let him know what was up. So, whatever. Anyway, I laughed so hard at the little piece of the episode where Jasmine is staring into the window at Alton, running to himself in the mirror, because people do that. I do that every morning. I don't know about you guys. I just stand in the mirror and I run and I look at myself, Who does that? Alton 2.0. That's who. That's who does it. So moving on to
the arena.
So it's Wes versus Big Easy and Cara Maria versus Lacey. Basically, they just had to run into each other, get past each other in this little makeshift hallway thingy, and get to the other side and ring a bell. So naturally, as I thought it was going to go down, Cara Maria wins over Lacey because, she's never been in a challenge before, and then she's got to go into the damn arena the first time in the challenge. Just a bad setup. Now it's all up to little old Wes. So can he do it? I had a holy shit moment. I had a holy shit moment where I was like gonna jump off of the couch. Seriously, like that. I almost hit my face into the computer, but really, I almost jumped off the couch when Big Easy literally bulldozed through Wes. He seriously ran him over into the ground, carried him to the bell, rang the bell with him and everything. It was epic. Good job, Big Easy. I was so ready for that to happen. I loved it. I loved every second of it. So they had to run against each other again. Wes tried to lay on the ground but it didn't work out. Big Easy still wound up ringing the bell before him, getting past him, and it came down to a photo finish. And Wes was not happy about the outcome of that and starts whining again. He doesn't even deserve to be here. He's gonna suck for the rest of the whole entire challenge. He's gonna suck. Shut up. You're going home. Deal with it. We'll see you next time, I'm sure. I'm so happy that Wes went home on the first episode because that makes everything just so much better when the guy who thinks he's the big player goes home on the first episode. Now whose ass is Trey gonna kiss? Poor Trey. And also now Danny and Melinda are on Team Austin by themselves and they're a divorced couple. So that's gonna be really weird. Are they in it to win it? I guess we'll see. So anyway, I guess that's it for the first recap of Battle of the Seasons 2. Tell me down in the comments what you thought of last night's episode and if you're sad or mad or happy that Wes went home first. And I like how I'm not even including Lacey's name. If Wes and Lacey went home first, tell me in the comments what you think about that. I put some awesome challenge-related links down in the comments where you can go and see different podcasts with different members of the challenge. Also, I want you guys to go down into the description and check out the link to the eBay auction for MedGift. This was set up by Heather Marter of Real World Las Vegas, and what she did was she's getting signed memorabilia, signed challenge shirts from your favorite players, and they're auctioning them off on eBay to raise money for DM's charity MedGift. So I want you to go down there and bid on your favorite players' tees from the challenge. How cool would that be? I want one myself. And I'll see you guys next week for the next Battle of the Seasons recap. Peace out! And fun fact, I happened to tweet to Trey that he was boring, and he didn't like that because he blocked me. So I said, I've made it. I've been blocked by a real worlder, people. I've made it.